Alright, welcome. This is going to be my second tournament game in the Discord solo tournament. It's against Shaky. Shaky, historically, in previous seasons, is a platinum player for both Axis and the Allied powers. He hasn't finished his placement games for this season yet, so he's not there yet, but I have no doubt, based on playing him, that he'll be there soon. I hope you enjoyed the game, and with that, let's get right into the gameplay. Alright, Russia round one. So my standard Russia buy right now is 4 infantry and 2 tanks. And we're going to do the standard 9-12 attack. I have had the worst luck ever recently with Russia, and it's been bad. When I say it's been bad, it's been really bad. My feeling is that if you lose Ukraine, you've pretty much lost the game in round one. Not necessarily true. I mean, I'm sure Yan or somebody can come back from that, but I just had a absolute disastrous opening in another tournament game, and the game is over because he's going to take West Russia and the Caucasus and Karelia in the first round. So, not much I can do there. This game is going to be the standard 9-12. Okay, I had one of the worst West Russias I've ever had, but I had one of the best Ukraines I've ever had, so kind of evened out. Let's see here. If I do 2 there, and I go here, 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 and I go down. Let's see here. Let's go down here and let's go over here. We'll put 5 guys in the Caucasus and an AA gun and see if we can't hold it. So you have to forgive me my anger at West Russia because it was so bad, but Ukraine kind of made up for it. Not that it was, I mean, it's really good, but having no troops to back it up is going to suck. So we're behind the 8 ball, but we'll see what Germany does and we'll go from there. I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 1. Alright, United Kingdom round number 1. So he had a fantastic C-Zone 7, didn't lose anything. And took Transjordan, bought himself a bomber. He's definitely going to make another play for Africa. And then set up, obviously, his fighters here to prevent United Kingdom dropping a navy, which I'm not going to do anyway. I went ahead and just bought... oh, I didn't buy anything yet. I'm just going to buy 3 fighters for India, believe it or not. And we're going to consolidate our fleet in C-Zone 30 at the end of this turn. So for the combat, we're going to take Trans back. We are going to take our destroyer. our... Let's see here. I'd like to get those fighters over to West Russia. It's going to attack with 8 tanks. This is a good setup here also, because I have to kill both of these just to keep 1 tank out of it, or do I just go for it? Let's see here, 1, 2, and he can even attack with all of his fighters. This is not good for me at all. Not good at all. All right. All right, we use the 2 fighters there. We use the bomber here. And that's it. Yeah, this is bad. Problem is I can't... I could take the tank and go down here. And then the bomber would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I can take the cruiser up there. Still not going to win. I really want to kill that. So that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll have to take the tank and not go to Africa. Okay. Alright, we're going to send our bomber. Here. Our fighters are going to go back to England. I could put him over there. Oh, I gotta still kill this no matter what. Alright, our tank. We'll board him. Go down here to Brazil. Move that guy forward. Take our fighter and go to 30. Our other fighter to 30. Alright. This guy will go to Canada. Alright. Zone 7 actually worked out better than I thought. But obviously those things are going to die now because of the planes. But at least if he's killing the plane, if he's killing these, then that's a couple less planes that can attack my stuff here, which I'm going to have to back out of there for sure. So, let's see, what do I got there? Yeah, I'm going to have to back out of there. This will be interesting. This will be really, really interesting. All right. Well, I could just sell out, go for broke, and take both of those, and at least I live for one more turn. But I have to take that one, too. Or he can just bounce through there. This is going to be very, very, very interesting. All right. I think that's it for the non-com there. 3 fighters going to India. All right. That is going to conclude United Kingdom round number 1. And I'll see you guys back for USA round 1. All right. USA round number 1. So we saw before, Germany established a pretty good western front here. Western front of Russia, that is. And he has odds to take West Russia no matter what I put into it if I don't do anything with these. So I'm going to have to do something with these. So I think we're going to play pretty aggressive with Russia. Japan took out my fleet here, but he did lose an aircraft carrier and 4 fighters. And he didn't do Pearl as a result. So that's good. I am going to have to rethink this, though, I think, because I used 2 infantry from India. I think maybe I'll only pick up 1. So I have that extra infantry in India, and I only lose 3 here. You need 3 so that you can take East Indies much more easily. And that didn't work out. So I'm going to have to maybe rethink the strategy a little. But as far as America... And the other thing I do with America now is I try to get as many troops into Africa in round 1 as possible. I'm going to have to go to Brazil this turn because this bomber here is going to keep me... I don't like to have only 1 destroyer against this. So, our purchase was a carrier, a destroyer, a sub, a transport, an infantry, and an artillery. So, as far as the combat move, we're going to take the Solomon Islands. Right, and we're going to take... That's it. That's the only thing we're going to take is the Solomons. He actually had... It was a wash here, too. But our biggest concern is Russia, obviously. Okay. 2 infantry, a battleship, and 2 fighters were unable to take 1 infantry guy out. Fantastic. Kind of unbelievable, but it is what it is. I just hope my opponent gets as crappy as dice as me sometimes. Alright, so our fleet's going to move down there. I already have the 2 fighters. We're going to move that fighter there, that fighter there. This is going here. Our destroyer is going here. And our material is going to Brazil. We're going to back off our Alaska guy in case he decides to take Alaska. We'll move this guy forward. And we'll move our bomber over to Hawaii. I think that's all we want to do with America. transport goes to C Zone 11. Our carrier, our sub, and our destroyer will go into 56. Our artillery and our infantry will go into eastern United States. Alright, that concludes America round number 1. Alright, Russia round number 2. So like I said, we're going to play pretty aggressive with Russia. We went ahead and bought 6 guys and a fighter. I'd love to have that third Russian fighter. It helps if we can get into the later games. But if we can't, obviously, like I said earlier, he's got odds on West Russia. So we're going to hammer this as much as possible and try to take it out. So we're going to attack 4 infantries and an artillery. 2 infantries and an artillery there. These 2 guys and a fighter. And a fighter. Wait a minute, are we doing 2 fighters there? No. Alright. We're just trying to push back as far as possible so we can get some sort of a defense here. The Caucasus are not safe, obviously, because of this friggin' battleship. But it is what it is. Right now we have to try to defend it. Unlikely in Ukraine. Strong in Bellow, strong in... Okay, let's try this here. Let's take one of those and go there. And then one there. Let's see how that works out. Unlikely now in Bellow. Alright, what do I want more? Do I want Bellow or Karelia? Actually, let's do this. Let's take those 7 tanks out of play. And we'll just hit this with 5. And see if we can't... let's do 6. Man, that's a big push. But if we take these 2 territories, these 7 tanks are out of play. So even if we have to retreat from here, we can. Let's see how that looks. All right. Wow. Alright, we got pretty lucky with the combat. We were successful in all the attacks, and we lost, I think, like 3 infantry. So, move our fighters back to West Russia. Let's see, move him up there, move our 4 guys over here, move this guy into Russia. This is not, obviously this is not ideal, right? Because he's going to just push through here. He should be able to kill all this stuff pretty easily. But then again, it might take his attention off of Africa. And if he goes and takes the Caucasus, which I think he will, he can only take it with... He's probably not going to be able to put any tanks in it. Unless he goes with some tanks here to kill this and then just rolls 1 tank in here. So, I don't know what his plan will be. but I've never played against Shaky before, I don't think. So we'll have to see what his response is. Anyway, that is round 1 for Russia. Let me mobilize my stuff here. Alright, and it looks like we have 29 IPCs because all these were successful. So we can buy a decent amount of units to keep defense here. So we're not licked yet. We're behind the 8 ball, but we're not out of it yet. Anyway, that's round 2. I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round 2. Alright, United Kingdom round number 2. So it already looks pretty horrific for us. Japan took out the England fleet here, which is the risk you run, obviously, if you decide to do that. And it did not pay off. But on the flip side, we have our Pearl fleet here. This bomber kind of screwed us up. We couldn't take Morocco because we only had 1 destroyer for America. Now we've got some units here. And we went ahead and we're going to drop a fleet in Sea Zone 7 and start landing as soon as possible. I calculated that I can get West Russia up to 78%. Or maybe 61% to survive the German attack here. But like I said, it is what it is. It's not great. We really we don't have much of a Russian defense here, so we're just going to do what we can. So we're going to use 1 guy and take Egypt. And then we're going to take our tank, take Morocco. And let's see here. What else can we do? Nothing really. Didn't leave any spare transports out here, so we can't do anything with that. We're going to take our bomber. And we're not going to... Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if we should just bomb that. Nope, we're not going to do it. Okay. That's it. That's all the combat we're going to do. Alright, for the non-com, we're going to back our guy out of Burma. We're going to move our guy up to Sudan. Move our tank back to India. Our artillery to Persia. Our 3 fighters are going to go to West Russia. Our bomber's going to go to West Russia. 1 fighter's going to go to West Russia. And 1's going to go in Sea Zone 7. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's it. Not a whole lot of stuff we can do, but we're running out of options, so this game may be over quick. Alright, we're going to throw our artillery into India, our 2 transports in Sea Zone 7, and our aircraft carrier in Sea Zone 7. And that is going to conclude United Kingdom round number 2. I'll see you guys back for USA round 2. Alright, United States round number 2. So... this is the game I think we pushed forward into Bello and Ukraine in round 2 with Russia. So we've been beaten back. Probably not the best idea. And we can put a couple more stuff here, but we're only going to get a 55%, a 43% chance to hold this. I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. If he takes a 50-50 battle this early in the game, then so be it. If he doesn't take it, we'll back UK out of here this turn. But I think if I back off now, I don't want to lose the 4 UK fighters and the bomber for nothing. I just think it was a bad mistake by me to put the fighters in West Russia instead of Russia. Then I could have decided to back off. But that was just a mistake by me, and I got to compensate for it. If he knocks me out with 55%, then so be it. We're going to start landings here, hopefully. We bought 2 transports, 2 infantry, and 2 artilleries, and a bomber. We're going to probably put 1 transport over here, 1 transport over here, and the bomber on the west coast with the other bomber. And we'll consolidate our fleet in 56 this turn and see what he does. This was smart. He moved everything to the Philippines. So I can't just take Wake Island, which I like to do, because he can hit me back with the 3 subs and his navy here. But as long as he's keeping his interest over here, it's not going over here. So although he does have, well, he's got 1 transport in range of India, so India seems like it's okay for at least round 3. But we'll have to see. So we're going to... We're not going to take anything. We're not taking anything with America. No combat with America. Alright, the non-com. All this stuff goes to Morocco. Our destroyer, our cruiser, our aircraft carrier, our 2 fighters. Actually, not our 2 fighters. Our 2 fighters will go to Morocco. We'll pick up our stuff here and we'll put them in Africa and Morocco. This guy will go... Let's go up here. And then, like I said, we'll put our bomber here and we'll consolidate our fleet. This really set me back because I have no... I lost both my troops and failed to take the Solomons, which rarely happens. And because of that, I can't even, waste a transport and sack it to go over here and just grab Borneo just to cause him pain. I can't cause him any pain because I don't have anything to pick up. So we're going to go here, pick up our guy in Hawaii, go to 56, drop him in America. Take our battleship, our destroyers, and our aircraft carrier, and our fighters, and go back to 56. And let's see. I think that's going to be it. Let's see, where's his bomber? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5, 6. So I can't... I was going to take a transport over here, throw something in Greenland, so that I could push over to Scandinavia, but I can't because of this bomber here. If I wanted to send this stuff up here, at least C-Zone 13 allows me to semi-threaten India. And also France and Northwestern. So... it is what it is. So we'll go ahead and do those moves real quick. Yeah, just double checking everything. All right. And then we'll throw our bomber in eastern United States. We'll throw a transport. One over there, one over there. We'll throw 1 infantry. Over there, one over there, and we'll throw 1 artillery over there and 1 over there. Alright. That will conclude America round number 2. Alright, Russia round 3, so this is probably going to be the turn of the game. I made a decision. I went ahead and bought 5 infantry and artillery and another fighter. So if this survives, or even if he decides not to attack this, I'm going to have 4 Russian fighters, which is enough for the trading for the endgame, and it'll be better for me. Instead of buying 7 infantry and 2 artilleries, I just went ahead and bought 5 infantry and 1 artillery and a fighter. So, I'm sorry, yeah. I could have bought 2 artilleries and 7 infantry, but I opted for the fighter. Either way, if this thing dies, I think the game is probably over, but it's a tournament game, so I'm going to try to play a little bit longer than just giving up. I'm going to be less fast to give up, I think. But there's nothing we can attack with Russia. So we're not going to attack. Wait a minute. Should we attack that? And put 3 guys there? No, we're not going to. Alright. Alright, our non-com. We're just going to stack West Russia. We're going to leave him here so the tank just can't blitz Vologda. And we just got to pray that either he decides not to do this or it goes very badly for him. All right, 2 pretty uneventful turns for America and Russia. That ends Russia round 3, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round 3. All right, United Kingdom round number 3. So the state of the board. Germany decided not to attack West Russia. So he backed off. He does have odds on it now. I can get it back down to 30% again if I stack it again. But I think I'm going to... Because now that I have 4 Soviet fighters, I think I'm going to just hit some of these with the fighters and pull back and try to build up some forces in Russia here. Because I'm going to send some of these planes down to India for this turn. Japanese Navy is solid right here. I don't know what I did here. I forgot the sub. And just forgot to move it. I guess there was so much stuff I was moving that I just forgot to move them. So that is kind of unfortunate. Alright, so we're going to start landings. So all we did was buy 4 infantry, a destroyer, and a fighter. 3 infantry for India. Destroyer's going in C Zone 8. And the fighter's going in C Zone 8. And the reason for that is we're going to stack C Zone 8 here because we're going to start taking these territories. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to snatch this and go back. We're going to take this transport and go here. We're going to take 1 guy and take France. We are going to take a tank and take Norway. We're going to take an infantry and take Finland. And then we are going to use our artillery here, our 4 fighters, and our bomber. Try to clear the Caucasus here. At the very least, we should kill this. It'd be nice if we don't lose anything, but we'll see. And I think That's everything we can do with England. We've kind of painted ourselves into a corner here. So that's the disadvantage of doing this play, I guess, is we didn't do anything to... I mean, they lost their carrier and a couple of planes, which is nice, but as far as stalling Japan, we really haven't stalled them much. So we'll have to... Like I said, this strategy is kind of a new work in progress, so we'll see what happens. Capture, 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 capture. Strong in the Caucasus and capture Algeria. All right. All right, for the non-com, we're going to send our fighters down to India. Send our bomber down to India as well. We're going to send our destroyer and our cruiser up to Sea Zone 3. We're going to send our aircraft carrier and our fighter down to Sea Zone 8. And that is all for United Kingdom round number 3 as far as the non-com goes. Let's mobilize. Throw the fighter in Sea Zone 8. The destroyer will go in Sea Zone 8 also. And then we'll put 3 infantry in India and 1 in the United Kingdom. All right. Not the best, but we do have 40 IPCs to spend next turn with England. And we're going to start infringing upon his money here. I don't know if it'll be enough, but hopefully we're going to push back a little bit here with Russia. Hopefully we can survive long enough to do something in Europe. Anyway, that's UK round 3. I'll see you guys back for America round number 3. All right, United States round number 3. So the board is not looking really good for us. I don't know. It looks kind of like a stalemate so far, except for Japan is encroaching pretty good. Let me look at the power. Okay, 189 to 160. So he's got a 29-point lead on me as far as attack power goes. They say 50 is the magical number. I don't know what that is, if that's true or not. But anyway, we're still behind. So just put it that way. We're behind. He has moved his navy off of here, so India does not look like it's under threat, but Africa, we're going to lose Africa pretty soon. So that's something we'll have to deal with before we go. Our purchase for this turn was an infantry and 2 artilleries, 2 subs, a destroyer, and a transport. So we're gonna keep doing the one transport, a guy in an artillery every turn in eastern United States to keep shuffling them over here, and then the rest of the Navy's going to go in here in 56. So with the additional 2 subs and a destroyer against what he has right here, I can win. Not with what he has over here, but it's going to take him a turn or 2 to consolidate. And we're going to take advantage of that. But obviously, if he just sits here and stalemates me over here, then at least he's not pushing forward. Because what we're going to do here is try to push some of these guys out. Right? As best we can. But we're also pulling out of West Russia this turn because he has odds on it. So that's not so great. But anyway, we're going to sacrifice this tank to take Libya. And then we're going to take the remaining guy that would have ridden with the tank, go up to Sea Zone 8 and take Northwestern Europe. Alright, and that is all the combat we're doing. I know it doesn't seem like a lot. I thought about taking India or Italy, but there's no reason. We are not going to get a snipe. We can't take anything else. So it's really not, there's really no reason to do it. So we're not going to. I don't know if Japan has enough to take this. And I don't know if I want to use any guys to try to kill this. I think I'm just going to kill both of these and move forward into Germany and then kind of shore up the back end of Russia. But we'll see. Anyway, let's run this combat. Well, there's no combat. It's all territories taken over for nothing. All right. The rest of this stuff is going to move here. Wait a minute. And we're going to pick all this stuff up. Go here. And go to England. And the aircraft carrier is going to go there. Our 2 fighters are going to go there. This stuff here is going to go up to Greenland. Our sub's going to go back to Sea Zone 56. And I think that does it for America. All right. All right. As far as mobilization goes, our 2 subs and our destroyer are going to go in 56. Our transport into Sea Zone 11. Our artillery... Wait a minute. No, not both of these. One of these artilleries is going over here. So now we have 2 full transports here. All right, that's going to do it for United States round number 3. All right, Russia round number 4. So we had 21 IPCs. We just bought 7 infantry. We're going to flee West Russia at this time, but I'm just trying to figure out. I'm going to attack these and probably Kazakh, and I'm just wondering how many infantry I want to use. Like I can do 1 from there and 1 from there. That's 2. Then we use a plane. And then we do 2. And a plane. And 2. And 2 planes. I gotta watch my clicks. I can't believe I left this here. It's just stupid. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. So this guy's gonna do this 2 in a plane right here. I'll move one of these over here. Alright. Alright, so the combat was pretty good. We didn't lose anybody in Kazakh, and we lost 1 guy each in Belo and Ukraine. I'm just wondering if I should move guys here. Alright, these 5 guys are going back to Russia. Wow. So he can't use any fighters there. I think I'm going to want all the units up here anyway. I'm just wondering if I should put the planes and everything over here to stop them. What could he attack with? 2, a tank, 1 fighter. Where's his other fighter? I don't know. He's got a bomber down there somewhere. Those fighters are down there. Bomber here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. More fighters here. So if I move them all there... And actually, I could put like 3 infantry here and 4 there. He could attack with the bomber. But I'll move an AA gun here. And move that one there. Or 3 tanks. Actually, maybe I'll throw my 3 tanks up here. Yeah, why don't we go after it? All right. I have a feeling Japan's just going to take that. If Germany doesn't, Germany probably will. They're probably going to go and kill all this stuff back. For one turn, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to go back this way anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and put 4 infantry in there, and we'll put 3 infantry in Russia. Alright. No blitzing anywhere. He can go there, but he's going to die. That might actually not be bad. He can put 5 guys there and a tank. Alright, we'll have to see. Anyway, that is Russia round number 4. And I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 4. Alright, United Kingdom round number 4. So, as expected, Germany moved into West Russia. And they pressed into Africa. India is kind of safe, I would think, right now. I mean, I'm not exactly sure how safe India is, but I'm willing to risk it. It looks like he only has 1 transport in range of India and no tanks, so 3 land units. In fact, I might even take Burma with 1 guy. I wasn't going to, but maybe I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Alright. So our purchases were... We bought enough stuff to load 3 more transports for England. And another fighter we'll throw in India. Because we're going to start bouncing our fighters back and forth from India to Moscow just to keep it safe. So we'll throw these 4 up in Moscow. We'll add another one down here. So for the combat move, I originally wasn't going to do this. But let's do... And we'll try to take it with 1. And then we're going to go here with 2. And 4 of these fighters. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and take the artillery since they defend the same as the guy. And then we'll take the 4 fighters. This artillery is just going back into Moscow to help defend. Now, over here, we're going to have... United Kingdom is going to take France. So let's see how we're going to do this. We're going to take an artillery and an infantry. Hit France. 2 fighters. Hit France. Cruiser. Hit France. This stuff is just going to stay here for now. I think that's it, right? We're going to have to send some Americans down here to Africa so Germany can't just swallow up all this money. Or we can send a couple of these guys moving this way too. Not sure of what else we can really do. And I'm not sure how we can turn the tide. Although, man, if I could just get a couple of waves to hit Germany. He's leaving it a little bit weak on the back end. This still pisses me off. I haven't done anything with it, and I'm not going to. So, I shouldn't say it pisses me off. It's just irritating. All right. This is probably why early in the game you should take those out. I think that's all I want to do. All right. Alright, our bomber is going to go back to India. Our fighters back to C-Zone 8. Our destroyer over to C-Zone 8. Our transport up here down to C-Zone 8, both of them. Actually, let's take this guy. One transport over there, and one down to C-Zone 8. All right. Artillery's going in there. Alright, I'm kind of debating now if I want to move those fighters, because if I did the math, I'm doing the math right now, and the fighters, they will be okay if the four Russian fighters get it up to 98% to hold. If I did the math right. So, should I just leave them in India? Just wondering if I should leave them in India. In Moscow, they could help other parts of Europe, but... Alright, I'm going to split the difference. I'm going to put 2 of them in actually, I'll throw 1 fighter up there. And I'll return the other 3 back to India. You know what? Let me do this here anyway. Because in case Japan decides to kill some of these guys, which they probably will. Oh, I could put them right here. Where's his Japanese fighters? Got 1 fighter there. 2 fighters here. 1, 2. Ooh, that might be the play. Put them here. I don't see he's got a fighter there. 1, 2, 3. I mean, he could do that. Right now, though, is he going to go 3 against 2? Probably not, because he has no 3 and a fighter here. Against 2 guys? I don't know about that. I think we're going to leave it the way it's at. Alright, we'll put the fighters back in... Actually, we'll split the difference. We'll put 2 of the fighters there and 2 of them back in India. Because this guy here is not in range of India. This guy here is not in range of India. Only this guy here is in range of India. So 2 land units and a bunch of planes and a bombard. He's not going to do that. I'm just wondering if I couldn't kill these. If they were here. Man, that's interesting. I think, you know what? I think I'm going to split the difference. But I'll move, let's say 2 more guys to Persia. Well, 1 guy to Persia. So I'll have 2 guys and an artillery there. Against this here, if he moves in, plus the fighters. And I will take one fighter there and put 3 in India. If I did this math right. And it's going to be 5 fighters. Alright, I hope I did the math right. Sorry, it's a really long-winded turn, but it's necessary just to figure stuff out. Alright. Fighter goes in India with 2 infantry. And then 4 infantry and 3 artilleries go into England. Alright, that does it for United Kingdom round number 3. I'm sorry, round number 4. Really long round, and I'll see you guys back for United States round number 4. Alright, United States round number 4. So, we're not doing very well, I don't think. Japan is pretty much... God, they have Asia totally dominated. Germany's on my doorstep. Although I think I can hold off of this for at least a turn or 2. And he's about to break in and take Africa. So we have to send some guys down there and try to take Africa. And then we have this navy here. We're going to just advance to try to cause him to move some of this stuff back here. So our buy was 4 infantry, 4 artillery, and a cruiser. Cruiser's going in 56. Everything else is going on the East Coast. Because next turn, we're going to send all those up to C-Zone, up to Canada, and have all the transports meet in C-Zone 10 to grab it. So we're still 2 turns away. 3 turns away, right? So 1, and then 2, and then 3. So we may not last that long, but it is what it is. So we're going to take this, go to C-Zone 8, hit Northwestern, and use our fighters. Hit Northwestern. Have our cruiser hit Northwestern. We are going to take one of those and one of those and hit Northwestern. Alright. So we have 2 transports remaining. Right? One is going to go down here, and the other one's going to go to C-Zone 10. So what can I get to C-Zone 10? Nothing. Alright. That's really all the attacks we have. We don't really have a lot of options with United States. We don't have enough forces to hit Germany. So we're going to stack Northwestern and see if he has to split his forces here and have him try to take some of these back and kill our stuff. So we're just trying to get him to pay attention over here as much as possible. This is going to suck for us. It really is going to suck. Alright, but that's all the attacks we're going to do. So let's run them. Alright, that's pretty horrible. Double hitbacks. Not shocking, though, the way some of these games have been going. Alright, so we're going to grab this. Load 1, go here. 1, grab this, go here, drop it off there. We're going to grab this and this, go down to 23, drop it off here. We're going to move whatever transports we can back to C-Zone 10. I'm going to move these 2 guys over here to Canada. We are going to grab this stuff. go up to 64, drop it in Alaska, and then everything else goes up to Alaska. Our cruiser goes in 56. Why are our subs there? God dang it. Oh, man. This is really pissing me off. I'm just not... I keep missing ships. It's unbelievable to me. I just keep missing ships when I'm doing the non-com. Anyway, that's going to do it for America. Round number 4. All right, Russia round number 5. So we had 24 IPCs. We bought 8 infantry. Now it's just a matter of getting this to be able to defend. So I'm not sure how much stuff we need there. That's 18, 19. So let's do one there and the fighter. One fighter. Then we'll do 1 there, 2 there, and 3 fighters. And that'll be it. We'll have 9, 11, 14, 22. It's going to be tight. It's going to be real tight. But we'll go ahead and do it. All right. All right, the fighters go back to Russia. Everything actually goes back to Russia. I would love to leave one guy there, but I'm not going to. So everything goes back to Russia. Of course, I didn't take this in 4 rounds of combat. The plane would not hit. But unbelievable, but it is what it is. All right, and we'll throw the 8 guys in Russia. And we'll see if it holds. But we're really getting down to the nitty-gritty here now. Hoping it holds. Obviously, when he takes the Caucasus, which he will, we have to try to take it back, so we can't keep building 4 units there. So, anyway, it's getting tight. So that is Russia round 5, and I'll see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 5. All right, United Kingdom round number 5. So we're in kind of a terrible way here. I did figure out some of the math here, and I can hold India, I think, for another turn. In order to do that, we're going to take 2 guys and the bomber and... let's do 2 fighters. And we're going to attack that. And then we're going to take 1, 1, and 1. And we're going to take the other 2 fighters and this fighter and attack that. And then these are the battles that matter. So we're going to take 2 of those and 2 of those. Hit France, use a bombardment, use 1 plane, and then we're going to take this guy, 1 artillery, and where is it? go there and use another plane. Right, so because I got 4, 2, wait a minute. I must have messed this up somehow. Let me look at the battles here. Two, 2, 1, and 1, yeah. Okay. That's right. That's right. Why do I have 2 guys still there, I wonder? I don't know. Alright, this is what it is. Okay. Alright, I think that's all I want to do. Alright. Oh, that was good. Alright, so the combat was pretty good. So we'll take our fighters, our bomber, we'll take 1 fighter back there and 2 of them back down there. We'll move our tank up to, what is that, Algeria. Take our fighters and move back to C-Zone 8. And we're just going to plan on having America take that. Hopefully, if America can take this, then right now we're okay from this fleet being attacked. He's got a bomber and a fighter, so the Karelia fighters can't do anything. So this should be okay. Let's see. But we're pretty much just treading water right now until we can figure out how to somehow make an impact. We did just buy 6 infantry, 2 artilleries, and another fighter. 3 of them are going into India, and then the rest of the stuff's going into England to hopefully start more landings, keep more landings. So, alright, 3 guys in India. And of course, there's always the potential that I did the math wrong. And if I did the math wrong, then India will fall. I think I did the math right. What did I do here? Let's see here. $714 and a bomber. I think I did that right. All right. I think I did the math right on that. All right, we'll have to see. That will be the end of United Kingdom round number 5, and I'll see you guys back for USA round 5. All right, United States round number 5. So, state of the board is we're getting kind of... it's kind of iffy here. This looks bad. I just don't know how bad it is. But we're going to try, and this, obviously, I don't think we can cut through this yet, so we're going to back this off a little bit into 65, and then try to, we're still going to try to hit this, but it's going to take us maybe a turn or two, so not sure if we're going to make any headway in here. But our purchase was 4 infantry, 2 transports. Those are going to go in East Coast, and then 2 destroyers for the Pacific. So, because at the end of this turn, we'll have 4 infantry, 4 artillery, and then 4 transports all sitting in Sea Zone 10. And so we'll have those full, and then the other 2 will move up next turn when they go and land somewhere. So it's taken us a lot of turns to get a shuck going, but we might have a shuck going pretty soon. We got to take these 2 guys here, go up to Sea Zone 3 and take Finland. We have to take it to protect it from the fighters in Sea Zone... I'm sorry, the fighters in West Russia and the fighter in Germany can't get there as long as we take Finland. These 2 fighters can get there in a bomber, but we'll have an aircraft carrier, cruiser, and a destroyer and 2 fighters up here. All right. All right. Well, I think that's all we can do as far as attacking. It can't really attack anything. All right. We do have to take Finland, so that's going to be it. Why is my email not working? It's not fucking doing this. Come on. I don't understand this. Alright, fuck. Let's do this here. Alright, and why didn't it run the, I needed to run the combat. Alright, combat worked out. We'll take our fighters, go back to Sea Zone 3, take our destroyer up to Sea Zone 3, and our aircraft carrier up to Sea Zone 3. We'll take our 2 transports over to Sea Zone 10, and these 2 transports over to Sea Zone 10. We'll move the 4 infantry and the 4 artillery up there. We'll move these guys forward. And we'll move these guys back, along with the bomber. And then everything will go into Sea Zone 65. Now double check, because I've been messing up moving ships. Double check that all these are moved. Nothing's not moved. Alright. Double check all of our moves. I'm not seeing anything. Let's look at our... Okay, so we've done that, and we've done that. Alright, that's going to do it for America. Okay. Alright, we're going to throw our 2 destroyers over in 56. Our 2 transports and our 4 infantry in eastern United States. Alright. That is going to do it for America round number 5. Alright, Russia round number 6. So we're hurting pretty bad here. We have no money left and Russia's kind of holding out here. We're about to lose Africa, which is no bueno. This is just a stalemate, but I think if I was Japan, I'd be happy with that. Because I'm not really... I got a huge fleet here of doing nothing. So I'm going to have to move it forward at some point. And hopefully... I mean, I could have moved everything back to 56 and then gone down here to the Solomons. I may have to move, like, maybe to Hawaii next turn and then maybe take New Guinea or something like that, just to move this fleet out of here. So we just bought 3 infantry and 2 artilleries, and we're just going to do some... we're going to blitz this and go back. And then we're going to take 1 infantry and 1 infantry and 2 fighters and 2 fighters and try to kill those. Alright. We couldn't take Falagda, which sucked, because we could have used the extra $2, but we went ahead and got our income up a little bit. That's really it for Russia. Russia is kind of on its last legs here. Throw our 2 artilleries and our 3 guys in Russia. And that's going to do it for Russia round number 6. I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 6. Alright, United Kingdom round number 6. We're probably 1 turn away from being dead. Because he's taking all of Africa. It's a stalemate, but it works out for him because he can just keep dropping troops in the mainland. So for UK, we just went ahead and bought went ahead and bought 3 infantry and 3 transports to fill our... 3 infantry and 3 artillery to fill our 3 transports. And then we bought 2 tanks and an artillery for India. That's all the money we had left, and that's all we got going. Let's see here. Alright, we're going to go take one of these. We're going to pick up the tank and 1 infantry. We're going to go back down to Sea Zone 8 and we're going to hit northwestern Europe, and we're going to use a fighter. And then we're going to take 2 infantry, 2 artillery, hit France, 2 fighters, and our cruiser, and hit France and try to take France back. And then on America's turn, we're going to stack the shit out of northwestern Europe with everybody. If we still have units left. That's all we're going to do with United Kingdom. Wait a minute. Let me see what I can do with this bomber here. Maybe I'll try to take Burma. I want to take Burma. Yeah, let's do Let's try to take Burma. Alright. Our fighters are going back to India. Our bomber will go back to India. These fighters will go back to C-Zone 8. This fighter will go back to England. Man, he might have enough stuff to take that. I don't know. He might have enough stuff to take it. Well, we'll see. All right. That's going to be it for India. I'm sorry, India. United Kingdom round number 6. And I'll see you guys back for USA round 6. All right, United States round number 6. State of the board is very dire. I don't really have a lot to do. I went ahead and just bought 4 infantry, 2 more transports, and a bomber. Not a whole lot I can do here. I'm going to take 1 territory here. And that's all I'm going to take. And then I'm going to move all this stuff here. Oh, I'm going to take this stuff. Go here. Drop it in Finland. I'm going to take these 4 guys. I'm going to go drop them in Africa. And then I'm going to take... Ooh, I have transports. I'm going to pick up this stuff. And go to Hawaii. And then take everything to Hawaii. I'm assuming he'll grab a transport here. Take Alaska, maybe? But really, I don't have much of a choice on what to do here, so... That's going to be it for America's turn. We're going to throw a bomber on the East Coast. Wait a minute. A bomber on the East Coast. And our 2 transports and our 4 guys will go on the... I'm sorry, we'll go on the East Coast. The West Coast has the bomber. We'll go ahead and finish that up. And then for Russia, we're just going to buy 1 artillery and 4 guys. And then we're going to blitz that. Blitz that. We're going to take 1 guy. 1 guy, 1 guy, and we're going to do 2 fighters, 1 fighter, and 1 fighter. Alright, I was going to say the combat was amazing. But we lost a guy trying to take Kazakh and it did not work. But everything else was amazing. We killed everything without losing a guy. So that was good. We're going to go back into Russia. We're going to throw our artillery and our 4 guys in Russia. And that will be the end of Russia number 7. And I will see you guys back for United Kingdom round number 7. Alright, United Kingdom round number 7. So I'm already learning a lot of lessons where I screwed up this game. You got to kill this. The battleship transport combo lets Germany just roam free. You just got to kill it. It really makes it harder for them to take Africa. I should have done it because now he's just getting a bunch of free money and it's just taking me too long to kick him out. I went ahead and just bought 2 more tanks and a guy for India and then 6 guys for United Kingdom. We're just on our last legs. Probably will forfeit the next turn, but we're going to try to take West Russia. We're going to try to take Persia. We're going to try to take Burma. And I think we're going to take France. All right. And that's pretty much it. Got 3 transports, you can do 6 guys, some artilleries. I don't even know if I have enough. I got 4 fighters there. I don't know if I have enough, but we'll see. All right. So we took 4 rounds of combat with a 3 and a 2, and we could not get a hit. That's pretty amazing. And of course, the two dudes in France both got a hit back. So those guys will be dead soon. But it is what it is. We're really on our last legs anyway. It's a tournament game. I probably won't let it go too much longer because I don't think economically I have enough. Really, he's just dominating the game. So probably will be... we'll take a look at it after Japan's next turn, and we'll probably call it then. So... that's it for United Kingdom round 7. I'll see you guys back. Hold on. Let me mobilize here. My 2 tanks, my infantry, my 6 infantry. Alright. That's it for round number 7 for United Kingdom, and I'll see you guys back for USA round 7. Alright, welcome back. USA round 7. So, I seriously considered forfeiting this game because I'm really way behind, but I've got a couple more moves I'm going to try just to try to sustain it. It's not a great idea, but I just went ahead and bought 10 infantry and a plane. Alright? So... and then for the combat, I don't even think we're doing any combat. Oh yeah, we are. We're going to take 2 of these. And 2 of these. I'm going to go here with 2 transports. Hit Northwestern. Take our cruiser to Sea Zone 8, hit Northwestern. Take our fighters into Northwestern. And that's it. Oh, we're going to take South Africa. For England. And that's going to be it for our combat. All right. Everything is going out of the Pacific. Actually, the destroyers, I don't need them. I'll take the destroyers anyway. We got to move our fleet down here. Our 3 transports are going over there. These 2 transports are going up there. These 4 guys are going down here. And these guys are marrying up here. I think that's it. Actually, let's do this. Let's take 3 of those guys and our artilleries and go over there. Alrighty. Is that all we want to do? Yeah, I think that's all we want to do. Alright. I wish I would have done it a couple of turns ago. It would have made more sense. Because basically here in the Pacific, all he needs to do is just keep bouncing his fleet between 60 and 48. He has so much money now that he can just keep buying, trading ship for ship, and I'll never be able to crack it. So my hope is, I mean, it's going to take me 3 turns to get it into either the Med or the Atlantic. But it is what it is. We're going to try to get it over there. And that will be the end of America round number 7. All right, Russia round number 8. So the only thing we can do left is buy 2 infantry and 2 artillery. And the only thing we can hope to do is keep him from blitzing these tanks in here to join these tanks in here, and I might be able to hold on to Russia for another turn. I'm just wondering if I should use 2 infantry and go down to 20, just so I make sure I take them. Yeah, I think I will. Alright. That's all we're going to do for Russia. Alright. Our fighters go back to Russia. All of our fighters go back to Russia. At least, at a minimum, hopefully he can't take... I don't think he has enough yet to take Russia. Not yet. I think we're hanging in there, kind of. But it's only a matter of time before he takes it. In all fairness to Shaky, if he takes India or Russia, I'm going to forfeit. I don't think that's going to be fair for me to just drag it on forever. Seeing as how the income will be just so great and I won't be able to do anything else. So if he takes one of these two victory cities, I'm just going to forfeit. And that'll do it for Russia round 8. And I'll see you guys back for UK round 8. Okay, welcome back. This is going to be the wrap-up for the end of the game. So I decided to forfeit. I looked at the board, the position of the troops, the economics, and I really didn't see a path to victory. So seeing as how it's a tournament game and not to hold up the tournament, I went ahead and forfeited. And I also had the opportunity to debrief with Shaky to get some insight on what worked and what didn't work as far as the strategy that I employed here. So in this game, we use the Indian Ocean UK fleet strategy where we put our entire UK fleet in Sea Zone 30 in round 1. Shaky really hadn't seen that before and wasn't quite sure how to respond, but I believe he did the correct response, which was to attack it and kill it. So he hit it with everything in range and had a battleship left over. And once that was destroyed, it kind of really cut down on my options for, taking the fight either to Japan or trying to save Africa. I have used the strategy several times. Sometimes it's been successful, sometimes not. But the best defense I've seen so far is what Shaky did, which was attack it. But we got to having a discussion about the strategy, and based on some of the insights that he had, I think I'm going to be tweaking it because I like to use it in the future and maybe incorporate some elements of a KJF and a second bomber from the UK to take out this battleship if that's the option that Japan takes to eliminate the fleet here. And also maybe to do some other different things with my transports to make them targets where Japan would have to stretch his fleet in order to eliminate them. That's also another option. So there are some tweaks that I like to employ after talking to him. But in the end, attacking it, I believe, was probably the best response. So I'm going to have to tweak it in order to try using it in future games. The big thing, which I obviously agree with him on this, was the split United States fleet. So, because I tried to go into the Atlantic and also do some stuff in the Pacific, I was never really able to threaten either ocean, right? So it's pretty imperative that U.S. picks a direction in which they want to go. Do they want to go all into the Pacific? Do they want to go all into the Atlantic? And then whichever one they do, then you're able to at least make some headway. Splitting up your fleets, it rarely works, and I would say almost never works against experienced players unless they have, catastrophic dice or something. So, because I decided to split my resources here, Shaky was able to just bounce his fleet back and forth in the Pacific, and I could never punch my way through or figure out a good way to take any of his money islands or threaten the mainland Japan or anything like that. So he did say this presence here did slow down the Japanese advance, but as you can see, it's only round 8 and they're still knocking on the doorstep. They don't have a lot of stuff on the doorstep, but they have enough to where India probably falls, and then it's just the key to, it's only a matter of time before Russia falls. So it was definitely a good discussion. Shaky is a platinum level player, so any insight I can get from playing him was well worth it. I enjoyed the game. My hat's off to Shaky for his performance, and I wish him luck in the tournament. That will be the end of this game and the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys back for another video.